Alright, it's Bastion.
Bastion?
It's Bastion.
John Bastion?
John Bastion.
In the flesh?
Yes, the character from Overwatch. He's a robot though, so not much flesh.
Is his name John?
No, it's just
It's
Bastion.
just Bastion. It's not as cool then.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be John Bastion. Alright, well last time we started New Game Plus, we made a fair distance in.
Mm-hmm.
Made some attempts at some dreams of some idols and
It was a
Garath.
mistake.
Handed to us.
Shouldn't have done it.
A little bit. But we're gonna get that mortar upgrade, then we're gonna go ham.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And maybe a couple of levels too. We are only like level 7. It's highly recommended to be level 10 before attempting any of those, so...
We'll see how long it takes us to actually do that. Play through the entire game, you only get 5 levels.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the idols now, so we are getting more experience, but also we need more experience, so... It is a shame that if you fail the dreams, you don't get to keep any experience.
Any of the experience, the money that you got.
I feel like that's a little mean.
Yeah. Kind of get the feeling we're going to get to the end of this New Game Plus and have to run the memories a bunch to...
Yeah. I mean, at least that we could practice, and the earlier ones should be a little easier than the later ones.
Yeah.
Especially with a fully upgraded mortar, so at least there's that. And we can always do them at like 5 idols.
Yes.
If we don't feel confident with 10 yet.
Yep.
But, you know, we still have a decent amount of story to re-go through.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I've pressed the any button.
Press the any key?
Mm-hmm. I know where it is on the controller.
You know where the any key is?
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Probably.
I guess we did just come back from the police station, which we raided. We just blew it up and we raided it.
Take a break.
Never.
Oh no! No, for baby.
Turn him round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Destroyed.
Wow. Wow, Rux. Wow. That's just rude, buddy. Uncalled for.
He's right and he should say it.
Alright, so yes, we can put some of these back on to increase our money and our expos as we try to level up to 10 so we can take on these damn dreams. No. Worst one. What's the god's name again? It was like Garmuth.
Garmuth and
Garmuth
Olak
is
both.
the deflect. Olak is right. Olak is the invincible. They both suck. Get out of here. You're going for slow rather than exploding.
Well, they do explode. It
Like,
removes
exploding
regeneration.
Oh, the regen. Yeah,
as enemies get larger.
The regen is also terribly annoying.
Yeah. Oh no, I can see that getting quite bad for some of the stuff.
Alright, what's your loadout gonna be?
That's a good question.
Try to use the flamethrower?
I was pretty much thinking I'd
Basically
do that.
never
yeah.
use that, because we get it so late.
You get it so late, and then like it's already like every
And then
level you go to
just-
after that
yeah.
has more and more stuff
You just
to do.
keep
you
getting
know?
new guns every time. So you just keep replacing your old stuff.
Do a burning carousel.
A burning ring of fire?
The old forge.
Hammer and bellows.
Are the flames getting higher?
The flames of destruction, yes. Alright, well, we're gonna get a ride on a ferry boat again.
Yeah, let's go! Death barge, death barge, death barge. I love the death barge.
They do just love making a barge what kills you.
It's kind of making me want to play Hades again. Are you ever free from Hades?
Nope. There is no escape.
It's true, it's true.
I've been reliably told that time cannot be stopped.
Oh, one thing we'll be able to do when we're doing the dreams is take off that sippy drink.
Riverbanks.
The one that makes you, yeah, like a magnet. Because that's not useful in the dream, but it's very useful outside of the dream. So.
Yeah. Ow.
Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
We have neglected the long-range option.
Ah, it's fine.
Just send some squirts crying home. And
See, they can't even fucking hit me. I have to be trying.
knows the way to the core.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then.
Do lower windbags.
They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her.
This is a really bad one for the exploding idol.
I'll make it work.
They try to slow her down. It almost falls again.
Almost.
Almost?
Almost.
Almost. Almost.
Well, weeping Nellie.
We get, sorry for suggesting the flamethrower. I gave you the worst loadout for
No,
this.
this is perfect.
Kids gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors. At least she picked a good spot for a break.
So, like, I try to turn away and roll, and I think it's because I have the thing out.
That you're not doing it.
That I'm, like, still facing in the direction, which is why I have done, like, rolled off the edge repeatedly.
Several times now.
Yes.
He takes a hard hit, but he ain't.
Yeah, I thought that would happen. I was hoping I could, like, you know, stop it.
You may wanna... I think that's an arsenal out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
I think you're gonna want to replace your hammer with a gun.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Like, I'm trying to dodge away, and it doesn't work at all.
Your reflexes
Not
are
even slightly.
completely shot with
Yeah.
this.
Like 100 flapping wings.
He keeps facing the way that he does.
Peckers. They had their own eyes on the core. Why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet.
Killing the lads.
Finds Weeping Nellie.
Good.
ready to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all the...
Hey, thanks for the prime sub.
Hey, thank you so much.
I think they're king of the roost now. The rest of us only wish we
Hi,
were
Grody.
like these.
Ah! I think it is kind of funny that when you have two weapons that have resources, that it only shows one of them at a time.
You do know how to reload now, at least.
I know, yeah, it did take me a while. I'm not sure the game ever mentioned it.
I don't think this game ever mentions anything.
Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
I've joined my fire dude friends. That's fun. It's all fires all the way down.
Sure. We do love to set things on fire.
They aim to smash weeping splinters.
Wow, harsh guys. When we ever did you?
Get carouseled assholes. Apparently I'm not allowed on that boat.
It would be very, very funny if
Proves too much.
if there was a Chivo for doing this without falling off.
Don't speak that into the world, please.
It does not exist. It does not happen. There's not Chivo for that.
It's just gonna make one last stop.
Hell.
Whee!
The last stop is hell.
Ah,
Solid ground.
Oblivion?
just the usual.
Solid ground in Pegger country.
That's probably fine.
Seems Calamity ain't hurt Pegger's appetites. They want that core real bad. They want it just as
I mean,
It's a
I
rock, you
understand-
can't even eat it.
I understand why the flamethrower has no, like, stun really on it, but I feel like it should.
Yeah, maybe.
fell off the bars back
I
there.
feel like it should be like Dark Souls where there are enemies that just go, I'm on fire! Ah!
Yeah, that'd be nice to have.
Ah! Not all enemies, but some enemies just go, oh no, I don't like being on fire. Oh,
Dogs.
don't,
Always dogs.
Don't set me on fire, no.
Why go to Prosper Bluff?
Why not?
I'm sure this is a great loadout for it.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
And better than our old layout.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why
Some folks just gotta smoke that shit. This is fine.
We're fine.
they're the kid here
Getting towards level 8.
a long while.
Boing.
Sing louder, please.
Lulu.
So quiet.
Those are so far away.
Timeless.
God, I'm in a gunfight with horrible birds.
The birds be wretched.
I was holding L2, but I was also busy shooting.
Whee! Alley-oop. Soundtrack is pretty great. I mean, if there's loads of things that they can do well, but they goddamn every game. I think I've now seen every game of
You have seen every game of
every-
Hades, yes. Ever.
Supergiant.
Hades, the studio that brought you Hades. But yes, it is Supergiant Games.
I've now seen them all, and they all have baller soundtracks.
Oh yeah. Along with being great at voicing Skelly and Zagreus, Darren Korb is a very talented musician.
Oh, is he doing the music?
Yes,
as
he
well?
is like the guy. Like he was originally like basically just a test voice from it because he's the person doing all of like the a lot of the music and sounds and stuff for the game.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we were like, I have no fucking clue which is the way to go around here.
Yeah. Don't remember which is the way to go, though.
I believe down is the way to go.
No, I feel like before it like leads to a gate that just kind of punts you over.
Yeah.
And yes, I believe he is Zagreus.
He is Zagreus, yes. And Skelly.
And Skelly. Oh! I didn't know
It is, yeah, those conversations are literally all...
him talking to himself.
And it's very good, yeah.
I didn't know that. I knew he was Zag. I didn't know he was Skelly as well.
Go be on fire.
No.
Please.
Yes, I think they just punch you, yeah.
Yeah, I got a little money for it. Okay, fucko. Uh-oh.
This was a terrible level for the explosions.
Fine, I can sip.
Yeah, so he was supposed to be kind of like a placeholder for Zagreus.
Yeah,
and
so
then
that other
they,
people could do their lines.
And then they just like the voice so much.
Because it's a really good voice, yeah.
They're like, fuck it, he's Zagreus now.
That's our Zagreus. Really wants to shoot something over there.
Pew 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 pew. There's a little guy, and it's his birthday.
Well,
It is no longer his birthday.
what happens next, right?
We pick up a book.
Wow, cool journal.
Say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed. And besides, it's like the song goes.
Oh, we pick up a lady in the middle of nowhere.
They'll be
One day that wall's coming down.
I do like songs that go, hey, we'll pick up someone in the middle of nowhere and bring them home.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we?
Darn tootin'.
Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
And certainly no betrayal to happen here.
No, 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 no.
No betrayal whatsoever.
Besides,
Yo, you take a look at this, bro?
No, don't show it to him, no! No, don't show, you made the betrayal! You did this!
I don't think I did this.
Why did you show it to him?
I'm pretty sure he'd find it regardless,
No,
whether I showed it to him or
You
not.
showed it to him, you doomed us all!
I don't think I have, actually.
You doomed it.
I'm pretty sure Rux doomed us.
right away.
You fucked it. You personally.
Most of the Ura never got a taste of Ceylondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view.
Pretty sweet.
Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they?
Fucking
So many
cops,
secrets in
man.
there, she can't even read it. Her father's own journal.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Kid's surprised when I tell him it's only
She's
one
Ven's
core.
daughter.
Yeah.
She never believes it either.
Alright, we finally got our lost and found.
Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
I
Alright.
don't know how many of these we need.
Not
Oh, our
too
forge
many.
is in the bottom right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be there.
It's all muscle memory.
Possible ban evader. Tut tut.
Oh, I hate it when they possibly evade the bans. I'm not totally sure what I would do with
I
them. They
feel
still feel a
like-
bit underwhelming.
Yeah, is it like...
Like the target penetrations might be the thing.
I feel like armor over...
That'll spaz
Yeah.
Yeah.
next time he gets in trouble.
Ricochets do tend to be decent, although they're not mega fast.
Yeah, confirmed ban enjoyer, yes. the damage?
Yeah, I am kind of looking at that.
You'd never guess
They do
those
just
things
sort of
fit
feel like
clouds and
slow a lot of the time, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's sort of a weird one. 'Cause it's like shooting more is good, but hitting the target is also pretty good.
Yeah, we do like to hit target. So, I think we'll have more than enough hammer. Yeah, we have more than enough hammer material. Just sort of keeping what materials we need more of.
Yeah.
Okay, we have enough for that. We have enough for that.
I think we have enough for everything.
Enough for that.
Except for the Calamity
no,
Cannon.
we need more Calamity
First step to
Cannon.
learning the Calamity Cannon.
Mostly because we didn't beat the Calamity Cannon thingy. Proving ground.
That's it.
That's what they're called. Yeah, because it was nasty. It was
because we hated it. Yeah.
It was pretty fucking nasty. So you never beat it. I feel like when it's more upgraded, that one will be less terrible.
The cannon.
So we should definitely. I don't know if it has anything wrong in there. I didn't see anything wrong in the shop. Probably needs to be upgraded first.
I did just upgrade it right there.
No, I mean in the Lost and Found, can you buy the upgrade material?
Yeah.
My guess is no. My guess is we're gonna have to upgrade it in order to buy the Calamity Cannon upgrade material.
Yeah, probably.
We track the final core beyond the city to the
Alright, do I try hammer? So we need like first prize on 7 of the 11 grounds. We don't need to do them all. We definitely want to do second prize then here.
Yeah.
Folks who fouled up will do their time.
This one isn't too bad.
The first prize is a little nasty. It's a little tight.
Sooner they could go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk.
It's only 27 seconds.
Yes.
A good day smashing to feed a family for a week.
It's been a good day smashing.
Second gets us that upgrade material, which is
Yep.
kind of what we want. Because we've already gotten the technique, I think.
I believe so.
Because I think you
yes.
did do first prize on that.
Yes, I did first prize on all of them except for some of the Calamity Cannon. Alright. Should we give the fire bellows another go?
Up to you.
Use it as my melee weapon this time.
Take that. Ooh, the mortar. We do want to save our money for the final mortar upgrade.
Yep. I do love me an experimental technique called fucking up your mortar.
Well, if you can't burn
Bomb
it,
barrage.
blow it to Mother on high, right?
That's my plan. Alright, well, time to finish the game.
Let's do it. Woo! Totally finish it.
This is the end of it. We're getting the last
Totally
core.
done. It's the last core. There are no more cores. Nothing.
Place can eat a
Nothing doing.
And we can eat a man alive.
raw. You
Yeah.
couldn't cook it.
Ooh, yeah, this has the plants. Oh, it has the dueling pistols. You're just gonna ignore them.
I know what I'm here for. Can't keep shooting forever, motherfucker.
You would think pin cushions can't see.
Can not, no, I think, you know. Those rocks, not protection.
No. They're protection for them.
Yeah.
Becker's got the core, like they're built a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. Kid learns the hard way not to touch those things. The wilds drag
Nailed it.
down.
And didn't heal, huh?
Sometimes the game decides that's not for
Should've
me.
let the guard down.
I guess you kind of decided it wasn't for you.
I pressed it.
Core's right there, itching to come home. Then Kid gets the feeling he's being watched.
Probably not.
Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight.
I feel like we should just be yelling spoilers at the narrator the entire time.
Wallflowers.
Hey, buddy, spoilers.
Alright, the fire's really good against these fuckers.
Yeah.
Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot.
Honestly, I'm getting used to this setup.
I will need to get used to the mortar for the dreams.
Exactly.
So.
Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. Kid's seen the last of them.
Boom.
It's decent healing. Oh, you don't get stunned, little fucker.
What a jerk.
Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here.
Shoutouts to the Jawsons for leaving all sorts of stuff out here.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know it would like follow like that. That's fun.
It does do some fucking damage.
Just, you know, also to me.
Currently, yes.
We can fix that, for sure.
We're definitely gonna fix that.
And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals.
Ooh. Ah, with the flamethrower again.
Yep.
That's nice. That's nice. The flamethrower.
See,
goes
I
through.
actually do kind of like this combo.
That's not bad.
Jawson can't. Wild green vine apples about the only good thing out here. Sees a smooth
Weird rock.
coughed up by the calamity.
I do love a weird rock.
The wilds already reclaimed this place.
Oh, something foul. Not how what I wanted to do, but it worked.
Win's a win.
After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right?
Right?
Yeah, it's over.
It ain't.
Why wouldn't it be over, Rux?
It's over.
It's over. What did you do, Rux? Why wouldn't it be over, Rux? What did you
know
do?
something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion.
Over the fact that my people tried to genocide him.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
It's one guy. What could he have done?
I blew up her monument.
Rude.
What a
Zolf
jerk.
cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home.
Fuck this. Fuck y'all. Fuck that.
When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped. Started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
I mean, I feel like you maybe should have told him this was a device to turn back time before you, had all that heated discussion. I don't know.
Nah.
Gonna fucking time travels, dummy. I can save the world, actually.
Kid ain't finished here yet.
Oh, right.
You for gore.
Zolf
Listen.
cleaned up the monument pretty bad.
Core.
But there's a way to put her back together. The shards.
Ah, the shards. So easily forgotten.
Nurse the Bastion back to health.
And we want to upgrade all those buildings now, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
The kid's gonna bring him back.
Ooh, pew 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 pew.
Ah, yes, it's this
You have to
one.
think fast to survive the wilds, and none a lot faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine.
The
yeah,
mashing. I think I have the correct loadout for this.
I think so. Yeah, really it's just damage.
They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop. Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape.
Learning to hold your fire could be a
Smashing's way easier when you have 2 damage upgrades.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
Not massively over. Good job.
Because I only had to fire like 4 or 5 bullets.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another one completed.
Mm-hmm.
he blew through slinger range like it was nothing.
Mostly me just sitting there mashing.
Yeah, it was pretty much nothing. How much money we got?
Not much.
Fair enough.
A pike and a galley and mortar. Now that's some terror from the high seas.
I'm gonna go whale hunting. Yeah, 1,500.
Yeah, I think we need
2,200.
2,500?
Yeah. I might get it from Jossenbog. When we smoke up.
You like to smoke up, it's true.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jawson Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back.
Oh, is this the hallucination bog?
I believe so.
What else could I do? What could any of us do?
I believe this is when we're smoking that good shit.
You like to smoke the good shit.
Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastion bad.
Bad man.
Time for us to take a nap. Nap.
You awake, you
But
fake.
the shards can
Sure,
make
we
it
are
better.
fake.
They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine. Shame.
Well, that was easy.
Yep, there we go.
is out here.
Nap.
This place is intoxicating.
Yeah, buddy.
Alright, fever dream, let's go.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good for all I know. Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go.
None of us want to be in the I dimension. Not a place to be.
Get dunked, losers. Oh, that's so many bombs.
The law bombs.
The dead welcome him with open arms. lonesome ghost of a gas fella.
Poopy. Yeah, I gotta say, short shooting the mortar is actually quite good when it rolls quickly. I can do that and then run away, and like it's a really fucking big explosion for a shit ton of damage. Surrender.
Surrender.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive?
No, just us.
Sure enough, he finds
No one. Ha 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 ha. He finds Sirlunker.
wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle-gators.
Can I say I fucking nailed him?
Nice, good job.
$406 damage.
Very nasty. Oh, we're so close to another level. And then just 2 more levels to go.
Yeah.
Even farther into the wild unknown.
We all love a wild unknown here.
I don't think I noticed that the launch pad goes flying when you go there. When you press it.
Whee!
That's good.
The security's just meant to straighten.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I do think of the mortar as a wind-up tower. Pop goes the wheel.
I'm attempting to pop these weasels.
Kid succeeds where the calamity failed.
Yeah, we did.
Would you look at what he did to poor old Ronde the bartender?
Fucked him up.
Supposed to start at the beginning.
Rule stuff there.
So simple.
You are a monster, you
He
know.
was there on a rock in the sky.
Finally. Back to sleep.
He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work.
I do love the remix dialogue.
Yes,
it's
it's
very
really good.
Sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend.
You fool!
His friend. He's
I've got the range.
True. You killed him.
It killed me.
Actually, no, he's just gonna eat me now. He's just having a nap.
Eh.
We're all EP up here on the wall.
He sees what's left. Undone.
Finally, an ordinary campsite.
Just take that, or... Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Loo, 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 loo. Sleep away the singing.
I can't criticize, he sings better than I do.
Near lost my train of thought just thinking about that place.
Oh, you're so close.
I know.
Not anymore.
Look at that bar.
And a ticket
Look at that bar.
It goes way up for a bit, I feel like.
Bootlickers dig their thumbs into his heels.
This is fine.
Blew yourself up. Took damage to safe speed.
Mm-hmm.
Ever heard
Took
of
the hit,
it?
made the play.
It's bigger than the stories say. Hard to get a sure footing in the bog.
That's not a bridge.
It could be a bridge if I believe hard enough.
No, I'm afraid not.
Run a leak.
Your belief does not make it a bridge.
Yeah, it does.
No.
They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind. Well, the kid brings it down the side.
Yay! Level up! +2 maximum health, whatever that means.
That means I got +2 maximum health, of course.
Yeah, I don't know how much health you do have, though.
You know.
Health?
More than 2.
I mean, that's fair. You're not wrong.
Now especially.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it.
Better that way. That's kind of...
One challenge. Put more idols on, dummy.
But beggars can't be choosers.
Kind of funny how I feel like the dueling pistols are the only weapons we've actually, like, seen.
That's it.
Oh, we did see the sword, I think.
Alright, so is it the forge? So we can get the upgrade?
A single shot can breathe new life into this.
Well, actually, we've been able to get level 4.
Yeah, no, I don't think we actually have that. Yeah, like, I think the forge is already fully upgraded. I'm not sure which of these actually get anything from upgrades.
I mean, I guess it's lost and found getting new stuff, or is it just the same? We bought everything that would be in it.
Yeah.
I guess.
The distillery is the only one that has, like, a thing over it. Or yeah.
That because you're getting new stuff?
I have no idea. Oh, it's because I have
level up, you leveled up. Yeah,
I have a new slot
you
for
leveled
it.
up,
That's
yeah.
why it's doing that.
Yeah.
Guess the lost and found?
Might. Unless it already has its full inventory, I don't know.
Many of these places.
We'll find out.
Yum.
Well, that's nice.
It does, it got something wrong.
Yeah, it got the stuff that it got, like the new upgrade materials that it got. Interesting that it dumped a pile of cash on me. I like it. That might just be a New Game Plus thing.
Yeah, maybe. Ah, the bull brandy. Yes.
That's
yes.
probably quite good, yeah.
Yep.
Bull brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as
That's definitely a useful one for,
Not being dead.
Yep. Alright, let's get that, immunity to bomb
Blessed.
damage. Let's go.
Basically, now I can be like, come get me, friends.
a pinch of fairy dust, and it's all set.
Spoonful of medicine makes the honey go down. It's 5, right?
I think so. When we're gonna try the,
I can probably do this
Let's
one.
go. Let's do it.
It takes another drag. Goes out like a light.
I've got the setup.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the
We
top.
already know.
Let me tell you something.
I don't think you can skip the dream dialogue, so I guess he's gonna tell us about the kid every time we do it.
Yep. Bastion makes him feel good.
Makes everyone feel good. That's why it's Bastion. Kid ain't got no problems a mortar can't fix.
This is true.
She's up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Good lord. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, the more definitely helps him smoke more, yeah, for sure.
Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Pretty good.
Damage is insane.
Oh, yeah.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Now I just need to, like, not get caught.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
God, it's like I don't even need a power shot at.
Yeah.
Most things just die.
So the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
And he wasn't around to protect his mama.
You do hate to see it.
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept...
And of course, since I've got the vampire drink, whenever I one-shot enemies, I'm stealing a ton of their health.
You name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
The big boy. Yeah, you're dead. I consider that to be a good thing. This is like the thing that took like the most time, the 3 big guys. All the other times I've done it, so blasting through it like that, pretty good.
Yeah. Spin to win fellas are gnarly.
But consider. I've also got quite a bit more space to work with since they didn't blow up half the place.
Back to the wall
Not yet.
for another 5 years.
The big guys do tend to do the most damage to it.
Yeah. There are some other bigger guys.
Don't worry about it.
In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking blast him.
Do it.
Ooh, nasty.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
God, when I actually power shot it, it's oh.
Very nasty.
It says damage equals yes. But yeah, being able to roll into that, really nice.
Yeah.
Especially for the fast enemies that chase you. Like, that's kind of the biggest issue that this thing has. Because, like, normally it doesn't actually matter too much that, you know, like, it hurts you.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, when I'm being chased by squirts like this, it helps quite a bit to be able to have them go towards it.
Nice.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
A power shot. Idiot. Oh god, he's so tiny now.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Enemy's Claw Sloth is definitely a bit scary. But, you know, for most of the time where I'm not dying, it's actually really fine.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
It's just that easy. Oh, good night.
Twisted
That was a little mean. I feel like that was a little rude.
When I'm allowed to power shot things, it does not go great for them. Oh, you're still here, little guy. Luckily, I don't think I take, like, any damage falling off. Aww. Power shot was too powerful.
Finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
I'd like you to please stop spinning and winning. Thank you.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Yeah, man. You're a bit of a dick, Rux.
No one saw that.
I did.
No one saw that.
I did. Yeah, it's wild how much easier this was with more.
Turns
I
out.
know you did, you know, we're only at 5 idols.
Walls in the Bastion, but the kid.
I feel like it'll still be very doable with.
It's not that
with,
much of a problem. Like, oh, honestly, only the Uro were really a problem, even on the Brux's thing.
I'd like to say.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Yeah,
Whatever's
Rux
out
doesn't
there.
really consider that. Yes, it kind of sucks that nobody wants to do this over and over again. Maybe it's bad.
Yeah, it's. We'll get it right this time. Trust, bro. Trust. Alright, so that did get me a good amount of money.
He put some finishing touches on the business end of that thing.
Ah, yes, the old classic. Can you do math?
Nope, absolutely not. No math.
Alright, so 50% plus 50% plus 75% is 175% damage on all attacks.
Sure.
On the other hand, consider plus 10% critical hit, plus 100% critical damage, plus 25 critical hit chance, and plus 150%.
So 35% crit with 250% damage on it. Versus 175% damage and everything, was it? 125? No,
175.
175 is better, right?
Probably bigger, yes, than the chance of...
Although I guess if crit already starts at 200%, then it's 450% at a 35% chance. Oh god. Alright. 30%
of the crime, you crit all the time. I don't believe it ever says in this game, but I believe because they are pluses that they will stack additively.
35 chance, 450% gives you an average of 157.5% damage.
Alright,
so
well...
plus damage is still better.
Sorry, Artemis.
Unless there is like an innate crit chance, which would make that slightly better.
Which would change it, yes.
But it would still have to be...
Yeah, it's quite funny. In Hades, they definitely learned to show all the numbers to the player, give them an idea of how like all of this is working. I don't believe there is a way to actually see the cumulative effect of buffs in this game.
Yeah, we'd have to have a 5% innate crit chance in order for it to be higher, if it's additive.
Right.
Which I assume it is.
It's the way it is presented. It makes most sense for it to have been additive, for it to be additive. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is upgrade the Calamity Cannon, and we are going to take that stupid thing for a spin.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
The mortar does fucking rule, which is why we have to put it away. It's too good for this world. Honestly, all of our weapons are pretty nice at this point.
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails.
If you insist, man.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothless Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All
Doink.
kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about.
I wonder if the final one plus the original 50% damage is better.
Could be.
25% crit plus 150%.
I could believe that there is the best number is actually a combination
with
of them.
100% damage. Innately. Oh god, the maths.
I know, right? The maths is actually
kind of fucking complicated.
Kind of interesting, yes. Because yes, the plus damage does essentially get added to crits, I believe.
Fear this place.
I have a small problem. Boop.
Oh, you gave yourself exactly the wrong gun for this, huh?
Boop. It's fine. Like, the hammer is quite good against the ones I can hit, but, yeah, the faraway ones. You're supposed to, spear them, of course.
Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things.
Love you,
The
Anne.
lagoon's got plenty of other dangers, of course.
Yeah, I can smack the shit out of them. Just fine.
Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? The stinkweed. Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Watch me.
Ain't time for pecker hunting before the kid can't resist.
There's always time for pecker hunting.
Tools. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Alright, well, as always, sorry, Hammer.
They say you
Quite
can't
funny how the spear kind of is the, like, best close range weapon.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit.
Sharp sticks also make me nervous.
Most of those peckers are smart enough to stay out of Queen Anne's way.
No, it's still better to have just the damage boost.
Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps.
Wow, we even closed that thing. The spear hits those guys pretty good.
Get down some of these narrow paths. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options.
What are you gonna do, bite me?
Still
Yes, on average you'll do more damage with the damage buff than you do more damage than the straight crits with the combo. So if you did want a more crit build, that is actually the way to go.
Give it a little bit of base damage
Yes.
and then
make a run for it.
slam it.
Like the extra 100% damage means more than the 10% crit chance.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's like quite a lot to be trading.
yeah.
Queen
But
Anne
it's
cannot be harmed at
it's
this time.
still lower damage than just taking the flat.
The nice and
boost.
consistent. Yeah, I
It's
feel like they
kinda
learned their
wild.
lesson
Yeah.
in Hades, where the crit's just more fun. And everyone loves Artemis, so why would you ever? Not take Artemis.
Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen.
I can actually just kind of stand in a
Yeah.
lot of nasty stuff and trade thanks to the vampire juice.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
Alright, well, you'll probably be worth quite a bit.
You better keep running. And now he's made her mad.
Curse of Sloth seems decidedly ungood against an ankle
Ooh,
gator.
Against Queen Anne.
But consider,
That was for the brushes.
Consider damage.
my weapons are in fact goated with the sauce.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We even got a crown jewel.
Yeah, we did. We're also gonna make a baby.
I know that it's the shard, but actually,
That
it's
gave
the egg.
It's the baby.
souls again.
Baby, baby, baby. Little baby ankle gator. That's a good lad right there.
Love that gator. Good gator.
Alright,
Shard. But you know what?
Now it's just, I guess we're gonna get paid for whichever one we pick.
yeah. Porsche?
Foundation.
It don't really matter.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Are there new ones out here? No?
One more proving ground. Could do the horrible pokey stick. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I still have to actually do that
three
one.
folks to the power shot.
Whoops. And then every structure, which will come on its own.
Alright, let's upgrade something. Maybe the Calamity Cannon?
That's kind of my plan, yeah.
It's one of the few proving grounds we've not done.
I think it's charge up speed.
Charge up speed, yeah.
Who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
And
Commit
reload
atrocities?
speed or damage. I think reload speed.
Probably reload
Its
speed.
damage is fine.
Yeah, exactly. It kills things if it hits them, but
Good thing I didn't throw away the
The
man.
next one is charge up speed or blast radius.
yeah.
Kind of hoping the last one is the one that makes it a bit more usable. Like,
not suck.
They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
I mean, there was living proof we killed her. We shot her a little dead. It was a little mean of us, I feel like.
Kid can't handle with hammer and bow in hand.
Hammer! Oh.
The next shard should be farther out there in the wilds.
I'm gonna regret this.
To prepare for the wilds, Caelondia's brushers practice at Camp Dauncey. Had to navigate a maze of pincushions with nothing but a pike. It's a dangerous test for a dangerous job. Health tonics were off limits at Camp Dauncey. They said they made you weak. The rules said he couldn't use any fancy footwork, just your brains and your pike.
Only I had any.
Oh, that was close.
Aw, damn.
If you did all right at Camp Dauncey, you got to go to the wilds. The Brushers were Caelondia's field agents, and their training was harsh. You had to find a path through the maze as quick as you could.
Yeah, that one, definitely.
Sometimes the course was
Nope.
brutal. One well-placed throw could take out several of those ugly critters.
Dang.
A good enough run.
Good job.
All I had to do was explode when I died.
And that'll get you the Chivo.
Yep.
I think we probably got this, but I think it's one of the ones that the progress resets.
Yeah, because of course all of the proving grounds reset.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's so scary now, are they?
But hey, sick cash, let's go.
Not when I've been shot that much, Rux.
The dynasty. To the families of the
Yeah.
Ah, it's cash money.
That's some sick fucking cash. We got some upgrades here.
Take my word for it. Don't ever drop one of those.
You need to get the one more material
Yeah,
to
yeah.
actually have it, which I don't believe. Ah,
There we go, there's
All
one
it
here.
takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Alright, what we got? Rockets seek out foes or create damage fields. Ooh.
Both decent. I think for the thing itself,
Seeking out foes is the one.
Probably what you want.
Yeah.
This is probably decent. I do love me a calculated fuel leak.
Like
seek out foes though, or you'll forget. Put it on before you do the trial.
I was gonna use it a few times, but I just want to get the bow triple first.
Fair enough.
Two penetrations, arrows can stun. Alright, hopefully the next area gets me a shot lined up.
Point Lemming?
Point Lemange.
Know how Caelondia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
Point Lat Lane.
If the wild could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here. But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown.
Ah, yes. Well, it can be carbine for a little bit.
You might as well pick up where they left off. Blam.
Oh yeah, the super fast carbine.
Yes, the hilarious.
The sick, nasty carbine.
The murder carbine.
Point Lemaine.
The hit scan carbine.
But it ain't done. Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine. Not only is it still there, it still works.
Choo choo.
Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
There ain't no
It is
trouble on these tracks.
so funny how fast this is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
This whole thing is set up to be like, you know, you slowly take shots at the rifle. Nope.
Grand rails all grown
Boom.
Calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back.
The aiming reticle might as well just be clapping cheeks here.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
No, they're good experience. It's very funny, I can kind of just trade damage with so many of the things that would normally be like, oh god, I'm gonna get fucked by if I go over to this.
Woohoo! Hello.
Please.
Get him, boy!
Not much wiggle room up there near the rail.
Thank you for getting him, boy.
Thanks, baby.
Bird took a fucking bullet for that thing.
Yeah, you did.
Wallflowers, coughing, fungus everywhere.
You fool. They open back up so slowly. It's good because I fucking hate those guys.
place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
Yum.
We do hate those rotten pineapples.
Of course, the Grand Rail's seen much more fighting in bygone times.
They honestly have pretty similar uses.
The Ura-Ceylondian War, 50 years ago, doomed to happen again. It was right here that Zolf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up.
Oh, we're over halfway to level 9.
Yeah, I'm actually making better progress than I would have expected.
Yeah, extra experience from the idol is pretty good.
This is fine.
Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad.
Hear me out.
Oh, you think, Rux? That was bad, was it, Rux? I want to move ahead.
The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still got...
It was almost 3 right there.
all the rotten...
Yeah, it really is about an old man coming to terms with the fact that he and his town sucked, yeah.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
Because the guy pretty much recommends popcorn machine again.
While choking
Makes
on
sense.
weed? While Pecker's trying to prick you in the eye? Well,
Yeah, man, it's quite easy, actually.
fun.
Maybe these guys would work as well, the spiky balls.
The problem is while I'm drawing the bow back, they close their eyes and become impossible.
Fair enough. You got something fancy, apparently.
Yep. The whole railroad is fancy, really.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Rux, Ceylon kind of sucked, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
And at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him. Not just another wolf.
My hammer does ignore armor, I believe.
At first, he thinks it's Zolf. Turns out he's wrong. This is for you, says the man. Then wham.
And wham, bam, thank you, man.
When the kid comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
Gave me
The
a
only
note.
words kid recognizes
Oh, weird mailman.
are for Zia. Well,
Yeah,
what's the
Rux
kid
does
to
seem
do?
like the type to take individualistic blame for a systemic issue.
Yes. And granted, it's individualistic blame for the Doomsday Project he himself did.
Yeah,
Or at
yeah,
least
yeah.
was, had a
There's
strong hand in.
Part of, yeah. The pot is here.
Yeah, so we were really confused, I feel, the first time. It was like, the pot? What pot? And then we finally went over.
It's not easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zolf.
Zulf.
Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. Sometimes arrows ain't enough, so Kid packs something bigger just in case.
You never know.
Kid arrives just in time to sample Zia's famous cooking.
What's cooking good looking?
Guess I can't remember if hers is popcorn machine.
I also can't remember. We could find out.
What, she got the bow on still?
Yes, I do.
You probably don't want enemies to be resilient if you want to get that, but...
If it's got the popcorn machine, I think it's... those guys are pretty tiny.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head. I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
He ain't even cooking.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, these guys are not really, bowable.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tazzle terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Ceylondia.
Then I feel like she may have not been a normal girl.
Feeling extremely normal today.
Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city. On
Yeah, he's
condition
just
they
like,
were
if I can build a time machine, I can fix it. And she's like, no, Rux, no.
Got it.
Nice, good job.
It was
good
like
job.
a power shot, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like the first
yeah.
one killed 3 things, and I was like,
It wasn't a power shot, yeah.
Ura refugees
Nicely
who
done.
came into the city had to stay for life.
The
So,
bird
like,
seems
so
pretty
I feel
good.
like it's just like kind of
Leaking
like
out.
the game stuff. The rest, like, you know, upgrade everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember what the other one we have is. We have 2 left, right?
I believe
Oh, 15 mementos, which is also just go through the game and
play
pick up.
the video game, yeah.
Yep.
Away from birth and complications, leaving the girl.
Yeah, if I just said, oh, fuck it up this time, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Time travel fixes everything. It sure doesn't fuck everything up, for sure.
If another me got another chance at it, maybe he'd be good instead of bad.
Her father was sharper
We
than
do it right this time.
so he got a job working for the city's manses. His daughter barely saw him.
There we go. Those guys will be slightly annoying.
Yeah.
Father told her nothing of her Ura heritage.
I think the healing is based off of the damage you do. I believe, like, we're getting +5 here. I think, like, our ones that were doing much less damage are giving us, like, +1 or +2 earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's proportional to the damage you do.
Learn more through music than history.
I believe so.
Gain a knack for strings and songs.
I have realized something that's going to be very funny to do.
What's that?
A certain enemy that I remember being here.
When you have the mortar and the bow.
And it's gonna be real fucking bad.
Queen Anne.
Oh yeah.
I have to just do a quick fire mortar shot, I guess.
I have to like shoot the mortar and then run to the mortar and like lure her out. We'll see how it goes.
Spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
Guys, please stop spawning on top of me. I can't even be blamed for this.
No.
One young
I want to spawn on top of you, I'll spawn on top of you.
Apparently.
He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
That did hit.
Well, the lad does lure it out.
Yes.
Lad got murdered.
There we go. I can actually hit point blank because
Yes.
it does hit on the way up if I am right
I mean,
there.
that's what I was suggesting. Yes.
Terminals.
The bird's too small, the mortar doesn't hit.
Let's go, Bo!
When the young man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out.
Yeep.
Ooh. Jerk. Uh-oh.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you can't break out of those with our current setup either.
There we
The
go.
young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult.
This is when we wish we had the spear.
Easy every
Then,
time.
as she decided to escape. The two of them could.
I do heal off the crystal as well.
Nice.
Castle terminals.
Actually, nice amount of healing here.
Yep.
'Cause they're not
This will
particularly
get me
dangerous
back to
with the
full,
mortar,
yeah. It like breaks through their armor and
They would hide
I can kill, like I can turn away after I shoot it and kill them.
then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
God, this one.
Hi, boy!
Dig my hole, build a wall. Dig my hole.
There we go.
Yeah, I really have to do it super close. Like the positioning is quite difficult. I kind of have to end a roll right as I start getting them to attack me, but also be far enough away.
Gonna build that city
I do like how you get kind of unique challenges with each set of weapons.
Yeah, we can see with like the mortar versus the bow. When we use the mortar, we get +5 health. When we use the bow, we get +2.
Yeah, and
even
like
on
against the same enemies that were like kind of killing the same amount.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mancers, and she'd go free.
Up to the sky. Build that wall up to the sky.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
Build that wall until it's done.
Oh.
Luckily, there's not much they could do. The mortar breaks it, apparently. Trying to kill that guy forever. Here's that stinky boy. There's apparently someone out there.
That was one
But
of the...
yeah, I saw him after I shot the shot. God, I get so much health back.
Not dead.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand.
But she couldn't read it.
Oh, what's that, kid?
Like, this journal
What's that,
can't
kid?
stop me because I can't read.
You think you could take me? You think you could take me, kid?
Order the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the
Yeah, they did not think that maybe, yeah, they shouldn't recruit a member of the minority
Man,
to
they
help
can.
exterminate that minority.
If
Idiots.
he's a smart guy who they have leverage over, then, you know, it's probably perfect. I'm sure he can outsmart them.
His world still in pieces, just the way he left it.
But his belly's full. And isn't that the most important thing of all?
Not quite got the cash for,
God, bullets ignore armor is kind of nutty.
What's the other one?
AoE, which is also good because this has nothing.
That's fine.
And that essentially lets it go, like, you know, downtown on a large group of enemies. I think ignore armor's pretty good for most of the things that the rifle wants to be doing. We actually get, like, rifling, or, like, you know, thing ignores armor quite a lot.
Pick up the cat.
The breakers. Ain't no.
But yes, I think it's just like now. It's just like one more
memento,
and then
and
the
finish.
shards, the 4 shards. Yeah.
Finish the game.
Finish the rest of the game.
Draw the rest of the owl.
We do love to draw
It ain't
owls.
too late to unlock the potential of this place.
Let's get some
Just an occasional crack open the
cash.
distillery's private reserve.
Big sippy.
We are almost to level 9 now. Doomshine.
Champagne's made with scumbag
So
extract.
apparently that is a
Against
pretty
the
good
borrowing
one.
and the nausea.
To have for the dreams, just more damage.
Taught him a little something from my days on the
Gotta
front.
get a little crit on your hits. Probably move faster.
I
think that's probably good.
Weapon.
Alright, how much more cash do we need? Oh, is that everything for the upgrade?
Everything's been upgraded, yeah.
Okay, so we back out with a Chibo pop.
And that's everything.
There you go.
Mother knows he's paid his dues.
That's the Shivo. Alright, well, no more cash.
Now we're in arms at arms.
I guess it's kind of up to you, having done all the challenges now, if you want to just blast through the rest of the game real quick.
Probably not a bad idea.
Good cannon and mortar.
No, I just happened to be what I had on.
No matter what he's gonna face
I mean, why not? Big gun and big gun. All explosions all the time.
I'm sure Rux has a funny comment for that.
Probably.
Alright.
Not everything blew up in the calamity. Why, Colford Cauldron here blew up way ahead of its
Oh yeah, I forgot to take off the
cauldron
regeneration one, which is fine. I don't think with this loadout it's gonna be an issue.
No.
Links with molten rock.
Smaller than I expected it would be.
The puddle?
Yeah.
If you wanted to survive something like that,
Okay, I do move decently fast like this
Wow,
now.
yeah. Moving.
I do also gain health as it.
We should definitely take the two big cat. How did you fall there?
I walked off that way.
No, but you're on, like, yeah, it looks like you're on solid ground when you just fall. That ground is not actually there. It's incredibly funny.
Yeah, that's fake ground right there.
That ground is fake! Holy shit. I should definitely take out the climate cannon and the mortar to see what he
takes a certain
says.
stubborn
It would be very funny.
Yeah.
in a place like this. As for us, we learned an awful lot.
Hey, what a good upgrade right there.
That learning led to some interesting inventions.
We learned how to set things on fire.
You know, we do love to set things on fire.
Cease attacking. Recharge.
Playing with the cauldron's fires became an addiction.
I'm addicted to setting things on
Or
fire.
just blowing yourself up.
Listen. The puddle does fuck up these guys.
Sure, we dusted off a good many secrets.
And we could finish up this game today if we just blast through to the other ending.
Potentially, yeah.
But we discovered other things we're better off not knowing. The taste of air so hot it sticks to your lungs.
Yum.
The unforgiving scent of sulfurous dirt.
Oh, I love sulfurous dirt.
You love the smell of salvage?
No, I do not love the smell of salvage, and you know it.
Shoot me with this, asshole.
Things crawling underfoot.
Yeah, this thing destroys those guys.
Never thought.
Oh, there we go.
That is a 15th memento.
The culture. Just think about the culture. I'm not gonna say I'm the best at aiming this thing. It does not auto aim for you.
That bird dukes you by standing still. The Ouija wins by doing nothing.
It turns out, yeah. Part of why I'm pretty bad with it when you get it normally.
Still, we pressed on.
Yeah, you even get like stuff for destroying scenery or health for destroying scenery.
Oh, maybe. You do damage to it then, right? That sounds right.
Culford Cauldron.
When we looked inside the volcano, all we saw was lava.
Look,
You knew what lava
the
was.
smoking flames.
Ah, level 9.
Woo!
We saw in there the heart of the world. The heart now laid bare by the calamity. We had to have it.
Obviously.
Of
As for
course.
the kid, he just has to get that shard out of there. Too bad taking that thing won't.
I'm fine.
Luckily, the cauldron.
Hehe.
A little shortcut for it.
That's true. You gotta be careful that the
Sure,
volcano
it
doesn't
was
look back at you.
have.
Goodbye,
Biggest
motherfuckers.
guy he's ever seen's waiting for him on the other side.
But luckily I have a bazooka.
A flamethrower is good for shit tons of health.
Well, it ain't polite to stare.
Moving around also helps a lot with when I'm like flamethrowing
Once
things.
the guy, there's always more.
Yeah, definitely still like roll in a direction with it.
Let's all gather up to bid
That fake platform got you again.
Fake land, man.
It's not there.
Kid don't shed any tears for him, though. With a good spyglass, you can still see the cauldron from the city.
Later, fuckos.
There's nothing left of it. It comes back looking like the inside of a chimney. We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Egg, egg, egg.
Egg.
They said the wild...
Bird, maybe this time you won't let him die in the Ura attack. Won't let our precious boy.
The shard
die.
works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
Alright, well, we're getting there.
Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
All of this money.
That we no longer have any use for?
Mm-hmm.
And more cash!
A still
Woo!
life of old unwanted keepsakes. Okay, now that's just plain overkill. I mean, come on.
Good.
I think it's the perfect amount of weaponry, actually. Ho ho.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zand.
Well, away we go.
Let's go. Gotta see what the time travel ending is.
Mm-hmm.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Yes.
I can shoot through armor.
Sure.
Don't dump that shit on me.
Those beasts
Buddy.
were hoarding all the valuables they could find. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard.
Finally.
Denied you. I was like, nah.
He was getting my ass. I couldn't
Yeah.
hit him with any of my
He
shit.
was like, nah, I ain't letting you hit me. Get out.
It's a delicate situation.
Sure is.
Fine. Fine.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers.
Don't mean to have this many of these guys. Calamity cannon, no, it's
Creatures
fine.
of the wild. They've been building a bastion of their own.
Wow, cool Bastion.
Oh yeah, this doesn't have like anything.
This.
That's what those guys are fighting, and it's like, alright, there's nothing here. Well, that homing is homing.
It's at home's pretty aggressively.
Do for those beasts right now.
Honestly, more than I would have expected. Think there's something over there?
No.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
Oh yeah, your overkill is here.
Now, come on.
Look at it this way.
That's just
It's
silly.
either them or us.
No, it's
But
perfect.
if we win,
We
then
need nothing but big guns. Nothing but the best big
not
guns.
just ours. Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking. Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Here we are yoinking it like
They've
it's
run other
ours.
survivors, just like we have.
Rux, I
They've
think we
been
might be a
searching
horse's
for
ass.
shards, just like we have.
Oh, it's so funny how much faster it is.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
Shard, shard,
We just
shard.
really need their shard.
Want my shard, baby.
We'll say it definitely helps.
That's the way. He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Don't feel bad about this. We're definitely gonna fix it.
We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete. monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
Alright, only
Seems the
2
gods
more.
recommended this place to all their friends. Kids loaded down with some of Ceylandia's finest firearms.
Yeah, we are.
There's certainly something.
Just a couple shells left.
Yum
The
yum.
quarry's gotta have one, right?
Sure.
Gotta.
Why wouldn't the quarry have one? Is what I say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the quarry just naturally has shards.
It does. That's where we got them.
Everything you need to build a city like Ceylandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Burstone Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have solved
Sometimes he's definitely saying stuff to himself instead of to Zia. He's thinking out loud.
towards natives, rattletails.
That these guys are jerks.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of
A
windbags.
helpful gas fella.
Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nested in those rocks. Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
We do love it when the rocks remember.
The quarry's secrets ain't exactly obvious. They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in. No wonder all those beasts with
That
long
nearly,
Nailed it.
that nearly did curve around the wall.
rattletails filled the place.
This is going great.
I agree. But I let him out of jail.
Yeah, I think you need to let him out of jail.
Got him.
I think you need to shove him over the side, actually.
GG's.
Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities. Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the
Really do heal up
gods
so
hoping
much.
for bad news.
Guy just barely takes enough of a hit from it.
So close to almost dying in one.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend. Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen.
That's some good bullet curving.
Nice curving, yeah.
The largest ones, you know as cores.
When you shoot yourself off the side, it's incredibly funny.
It's got a little bit of kick.
They keep the lights on in an entire city district. The smaller ones, we call them shards.
I think there might be something over there.
Yeah.
You can sort of just shoot it in a direction to see if there's anything around.
The shard's got a fraction of the core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Don't worry, pal, I got this one.
Is that your special move?
That's my powerful super move, yes. You know what? I think he's got this.
Remember how I said Rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Alright.
That honor goes to a beast.
This is bad,
Sir Lunky.
bad weapon set for Sir Lunky, unless we can, like, punt him off the edge, I guess.
We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion Quarry is Sir Lunky's head.
And the bad thing about that shotgun super move is that you're dead stop while you're doing
Got
it.
him!
Yeah!
But
woo!
yeah, you totally are.
You just bang, 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 and it doesn't really stun lock enemies.
No,
so...
at least not. Like, I think if you were up against something that didn't jump at you, you'd be okay. But, oh, yeah, against him, it does not work.
It's him.
Hey!
Hi,
I've
Zolf.
come to warn you, he says.
What?
The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall.
Are you gonna kill my fucking bird again? Son of a bitch.
Kid
That
is
would be the real calamity.
about to be deterred. If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you. Because my countrymen will.
Eh.
The next part's hard to talk about, no matter how many times I try.
Because the bird dies, isn't it?
Oh.
Because we lose our bird.
Say what you
Ow.
will about
Maybe even our bull and our other lads.
His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though.
Really do like to blow yourself up in the face.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Zolf showed him the way here, and here they came to take
Yeah.
revenge. They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back. Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their hole. Something wrong was running out of those holes.
Babies.
We hate this place. We tried to stop it, but we needed help.
Get away from him!
Our baby pecker.
No!
Somehow, some way.
Oh, we were so close.
Bird again!
Our baby pecker. He don't make
He
it.
never made it. Oh.
We find each other as the dust settles.
Baby.
Then I tell him why the Ura came.
Because I fucked it.
To
Because
get
in the
us
past I fucked it.
for the calamity.
Because we did this.
Now I gotta do a whole other playthrough now. Gotta try again.
Gotta try again.
But part of that plan backfired, didn't it?
A little bit.
If only Zolf knew the whole story. What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home. The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. The
Up your
arsenal's
arsenal.
clean in case we need protection. Now all we need is one last shard. The sanctuary.
There we go.
If we can build.
Nice.
we can
Woo!
rebuild. Never thought I'd see that thing completed. Not in this.
Yeah, we have to go back to the past now. Let's save the bird.
Obviously.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way. One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
Oh, baby.
A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that.
Alright, well, we are a journeying.
At the heart of the
Let's
calamity
go.
was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Me?
It's worth it for the 10 health.
True.
We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
Nice guns, fool. Got room for guns near and far.
Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people.
These poor guys.
It came
Get
from
wrecked, idiot.
a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
Biggest assholes.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnel shut in a flash.
You're definitely still a little nasty with,
Yeah, especially with their idols on. They're really close to level 10 though.
Yeah.
Every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
You really thought about blowing yourself up there. And then you did.
I don't think. Thank you.
This combo has a little bit of trouble with the Ura.
Most do.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Deals with birds alright, at least.
Yeah, that's true.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own.
Why, he didn't like being made to kill, like, his own race?
Weird.
Strange, that.
He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. The Imagine how Van must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Probably pumped.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
One more shard, bro.
Need that shard, bro.
Oh no, they make noises.
I know.
It's too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to.
Now, if only you'd kept dodging him.
If only. Sure, I could have.
I'm sure he was killable. I'm sure he wasn't Queen Anne and invincible.
But maybe this time we convince him.
I would give it a shot.
Getting a little stuck here, boys.
Feels like I told this part 1,000 times.
Maybe you have. We are probably in a time loop.
Yeah. I like that it had some new lines.
There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already. Long reach and plenty of power. Now that's a scary combination.
Sure
There's
is.
something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Well, this level will be much better now that I have the upgraded version of this horrible thing.
It's personal for me. He is straight down to business. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
I mean, Rux, I feel like you're just a war crime machine.
He's certainly good at inventing them. Should get us to 10.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around.
Level up!
It's conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the Calamity Rocks slink back.
Well, that is pretty good timing.
Wanted it real bad.
Ura was there.
Well,
Or would I have him squander his gift? Never.
they even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
He just gets so nasty in this one.
Yeah. Old man, don't like the Ura.
He really hates rattletails.
Kids picking the whole place apart, piece by piece. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold.
Probably more than tenfold. We've killed an awful lot of them by now.
Oh yeah. It avenges them sevenfold.
And that's less than tenfold. Oh, these things are chunky.
Mm-hmm.
With extra resilience on them.
He regenerates so fast, too.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
The ones that shoot you from off-screen are definitely rather annoying. Fine.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense that they kind of blame Zolt for bringing the calamity that is the kid upon them.
Yep.
Their homeland's not much farther.
And we're gonna leave him die this time. Because it doesn't matter, we're turning back time. Whether we leave him actually doesn't matter here.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
Ooh. Gosh, the Ura can just slap in and do so much damage.
The explodey pods definitely did a number on us there. These things are so nasty if you let them get it.
I'm gonna grab that potion.
Suppose old souls should have got to know us better. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
Guys that really suck to fight instead of the guys that mostly suck to fight.
We don't currently have poison.
They're not the ones who suck the most to fight, no.
There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. Way out there on the edge of the world. That's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like
He tries anyway.
He had a little bit of a...
ain't nothing for this gal to sing
That
about.
was some hassle. Hi, Zia.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am.
Oh,
You
ma'am.
just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
She walked away on her own accord.
You just had to know.
You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true. Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you? They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Or like we're gonna come kill the rest of them.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Kinda do, though.
He
Alright.
gets that last shard from Zolf.
I guess technically, do we
it'll
just
be over.
not have to do this? Or do we have to? Because we have to learn the skill for it.
I mean, I think we can do it after we beat the game, right? Because we can load up the file.
True. You go for it then?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go get the other ending. And then we'll have to think of a new game to play.
Uh-huh.
I already have one new game to think up.
Yeah?
No, need two.
Terrible,
God damn it.
They do come in bunches, don't they?
They
I can't
tend
hear
to,
it
yeah.
anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right.
I guess we could have turned. We can turn the idols off, maybe.
Never.
There we go faster.
Yeah, probably a good idea. No.
Oh. Maybe we can't actually. Oops.
The calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all.
Yeah, Vicus played
You know why it's open back
Stream Transistor a long time ago.
Years and years ago.
The place was his home.
It was like one of the earlier games that I ever streamed.
Yeah, without me, I wasn't even on it.
Taken by the calamity.
Doink.
Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny?
That's not to say we couldn't stream it again.
Well,
It's not a, you don't stream a game once and you can never stream it again.
Nope, one time.
Hopefully.
That's the rules. You're actually going to be banned for streaming Final Fantasy V this year.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I do stream Final Fantasy V an awful lot. I was gonna say, I have plans to stream a game we've already streamed. So, a very long time ago at this point. Now the poison's coming.
Now the good stuff, yes.
look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Jerk.
The double whammy.
What a jerk. No, we can play old ones. Replay old ones. That's all I'm doing right now. I think it's true. Basically playing nothing new at the moment.
Let's see.
Sometimes good to get a little nostalgia in.
It's all old,
There's something I
baby.
want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
We're gonna turn back time.
This disease the Earth planted here will go away.
Yeah.
Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be all right. Problem is,
Whee!
we'll all
It doesn't look like you're on that platform.
No.
Are we gonna health back if we kill when we land on these guys, you think?
Maybe.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like
We'll have never existed.
all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. That's the power of the Bastion. This whole place.
Sorry, we understood you were joking about the old games.
Calamity.
So were we. So like, currently that is all I'm playing, which is just funny.
Before this story.
Just on that kind of,
Good times, right?
kind of spree right now.
Sometimes you just gotta play Fire Emblem 7 over and over.
Yeah, sometimes I really do.
Think of all those times that didn't go your way.
Well then.
And I kind of launched right into their mortar.
All of life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at him.
Again, I'm not sure what I would do differently if I didn't have the knowledge.
Yeah.
I feel like my ass would just be like, I guess that is determinism, right? In the exact same set of circumstances where you always make the same decision.
Anyone you've ever heard. Everything you've ever done.
I'm so slow.
And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree?
Still alive?
Well,
Yeah, they're a jerk. Yeah, imagine how many turns in the wall the kid has actually done. Hundreds, thousands. Are we just in a time loop?
who am I?
Whew.
The 10 idol challenge is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah.
Look,
That probably happens off
Yeah,
stream at this point.
yeah.
a confession.
Kind of all we got left is after this.
Yeah.
Is the, doing the dreams over and over.
Bastion. Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from
I
happening?
didn't want to jump there.
After the Bastion does its thing. The answer is... I don't know.
Beats the fuck out of me.
Time loop, time loop, time loop, time loop. We're jumping in the time hole.
Yay.
Wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us.
Disgusting.
Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Alright, well, time for everyone's favorite weapon.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair it, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off away from here.
Away!
I ho silver away!
know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
Unfortunately for them.
Zolf and the Ura, all they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Inching over.
We move so slowly.
Yeah.
For Zolf, this ain't a
Jerk.
personal matter.
Jerk, give me the fragment. My fragment. Give it. Give it.
It ain't a simple matter of pride either.
At least with the amount of damage this thing does, I am healing up hilariously.
Fragment. Fragment. Fragment.
Things for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf.
I am mildly worried about whatever's about to happen here.
When we leave him.
Hmm.
Move on, baby. Move on. Bye, Zolf.
Kid saved Zolf once, but I don't think he'd make the same mistake. I wouldn't. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored,
See, I feel like you save him if you leave because, well, we could always use another hand on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
But, otherwise, fuck it. And we kill a lot more Ur on the way out this time.
That's pretty much what I was thinking.
It's alright, they're all gonna be revived.
Every time I use the slam, it takes more bits off.
Yeah, it does.
Oh dear, we are horrible.
Yeah, you just don't have a health. You don't have a health bar with
No.
when you save Zolf either.
that was his
I think so. You can't just die here.
Yeah. Oh god,
Especially
it's
with Zolf without a
horrible.
weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, let's turn back time. It's fine. It's fine. Zolf's fine, actually.
Yep, Zolf's totally fine. No problem.
Hey, kid.
What?
Eepy.
Get up, kid.
No.
I
like being on the
I don't
ground.
wanna.
Oh, you just saw a health bar that stops in your health. It did definitely disappeared though.
Get up.
Yeah.
Like the UI for the health bar did leave.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Being like, oh, it disappeared.
Set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Totally fine.
Now, there's something I want you to see.
We definitely still got hurt though, because we used a couple of health potions in that segment with Zolf, but the health bar itself did disappear.
It did go away eventually, yeah.
All the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal.
Time travel, baby. Let's do
Zia
it.
and I figure you done the heavy lifting.
Time travel.
So you get to do the honors.
It's all time travel. We
can
know.
tell
We
you
know,
how to
Rux.
work this thing if you got any questions.
Now, do we,
Let's go. Guess we talk to
you do have
yeah.
to talk to them.
Good to see you. You can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
Let's do it.
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
We can never be friends.
You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
I earned being better than a cop,
Anything
sir.
you've done, you could save all those creatures here and now.
Our poor bird. Our bird.
We made it.
Still couldn't say.
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rux.
Maybe prevent the calamity. That's, you know, the thing is...
Rewind the
that's,
calamity.
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. could go
no
anywhere you
guarantee on that one.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up. Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it. Woo!
Then
I can turn back time, baby.
Now, sit tight.
We got Calamity Kid for
Be over soon.
both, I guess?
I think so.
No matter what happens next, you're done good.
Oh, for being in New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time. Before any of this.
Surely there won't be any problems.
Everything you've done. And each other.
Technically, it's not forgetting so much as we won't exist and therefore don't remember.
After all
Because it
we've
didn't
been
happen.
I find that hard to believe.
Because we're resetting time. We won't remember a goddamn thing.
So long, kid.
I imagine Zolf is in this one, like he was in the other one if you save him, but...
Probably, yeah.
Zealandia, we're coming home.
This time will be different.
Kinda depends, I guess, if we exist in time, although, I guess Rux would just kinda have to sabotage his own project.
Yeah.
Hey Rux, maybe this time don't plot to kill all of your, I don't know.
Who knows? Alright, well, I think that will do us. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't believe we got this art. Potentially get a different set for this ending.
That was his wife before
Yeah.
Calamity.
He, of course, didn't really enjoy her time.
No, didn't have a great time. Did not have a great time. That's a big hammer and a big nail right there.
Mm-hmm. That's what it takes to build a giant wall. Giant nails.
Aww.
He is building that monument.
He's building the Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Bastion what caused the calamity? I don't know if it's really clear what the device that was the calamity. He built the Bastion.
Yeah.
Was that part of the calamity?
I know it's definitely like the power from the shards was involved in it. But it isn't always completely clear. It's interesting to go through again. It's definitely one of those things where it's like, you know, not that much changes other than the occasional extra voice line. But it does kind of give you time to ruminate on the whole thing.
Well, I still think the better ending is to fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Getting yourself stuck in a time loop isn't actually that smart.
Doesn't really tend to do much for you.
No. I had to imagine the Bastion was related somehow, because I don't know why Self would smash it otherwise.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like all their technology is tied into this apocalypse, essentially.
I think ultimately you're kind of supposed to think of the fuck off one as the better ending. In the sense that the time ending does feel like a little self-defeating.
Yes, and I mean, it's also like, if you spend the time to think about it, you know, Rux has his reasons for thinking you should reset time here, but...
And it's not incorrect.
Yes.
You know, lots of people died in the calamity and it irrevocably destroyed the parts of the fucking planet. Like, that's a mess, right? So, like, you know, time travel to stop that from happening is not inherently a bad solution. The problem is that it's not really a solution.
Right, it's not really fixing the issue. It's not really facing the issue in a lot of ways.
Kind of a do-over in the hopes that you might remember something and thus fix it, but... You know, depending
Surely
on
the way we
how-
got here was more than just one person's decision.
One decision,
It was an
yeah.
entire system that built the calamity piece by piece.
Yeah.
A bunch of very bad incentives and no disincentives to remove it. Maybe the rocks will remember and tell us not to.
And so the other ending is essentially giving up on those millions of lives that were lost.
Yes. And it definitely, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of these games that do the, two endings and you have to figure it out. And I do feel like this one kind of has a lot more meat to it than a lot of the other ones. Which is always cool. Alright, well, shall I leave us off there?
Yep. Alright, well... Tuesday, right?
It is
Tomorrow,
Tuesday.
more Sonic Adventure 1. I beat the game, but still got shout rays and emblems to get for as long as I feel like playing Sonic Adventure 1. So more of that tomorrow, and we'll need to think of a new main game to play.
Yep, new game for Sundays and Tuesdays. We'll figure it out.
Alright, see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Have a good one. Bye, everyone.